Hello, my name is Victoria, and today we talk about children loneliness.
Loneliness is one of the common problems associated with most of the child nowadays. We can be maybe reason for how and why a child can feel lonely. Today, we try to help parents to understand the reasons, causes, and ways to help their children who feel lonely. A common problem faced by many parents nowadays is about their child who feels lonely. Parents are usually seen worried about their child who always feels lonely. With today's fast-paced world, usually each and every couple opts for a single child. This is a common option with many couples nowadays. The chance of a single child to be lonely are on a higher side, but being a single child is just not the only reason why a child can feel lonely. Many other factors contribute to your child loneliness. It's all about finding out the right factor and working towards it that will help your child fighting off the loneliness that deprives him from all the happiness that he should have in his life. Loneliness in child is an acute and complex problem in child which can actually imbibe long-term consequences most negative. A recent research has concluded that out of every 10 kids, uh, 4 to 5 kids suffer loneliness, but the reasons for all vary some all the other way. The reason for loneliness in each of the child differs with his personality, surroundings, and behavior patterns. Parents get extremely concerned when we find their child suffering with loneliness, but very few of them come up with solutions which can work out against this loneliness in child. This happens only because parents don't actually reach out for the reason for same. Even if they try hard, very few come up with a solution which can actually be wrong. Loneliness is considered to be a very unhappy feeling where a child may feel empty and alone when it comes to developing a social relationship. A lonely child would always be unhappy and seem to be more depressed and sad. Loneliness are roughly divided into two types. The first is emotional loneliness, where a child may just miss out someone from his family, including one of his parents can feel depressed. This happens when children feel sense of security with their parents, and suddenly one of them moves out regarding work of other reasons or due to unfortunate season. The children missed him terribly and feels lonely and depressive. Next is social loneliness, where a child feels left out in the middle of a group of friends or crowd due to difference in opinion of or thinking. If friends and the child don't have a similar thinking, then the child definitely feels lonely and depressed. Loneliness in child can be very depressing and times even like threatening. Loneliness is directly related to depression, though in child it can be temporary. A child may start feeling depressed, but if Efforts are taken by parents to remove loneliness in child may instantly cheer up, forgetting or about depression. It also depends on how the children is interested in getting socially connected with others. Loneliness can at times affect the learning performance of children as it makes them negative. Loneliness is also known to create sleeping disorders or be self-destructive in most children. Once you know what bothers your child more and what the factors uh, that are making your child feel lonely when all you need to do is find ways by which you can help them come out of their loneliness. Parents can comfort their child and help them to fight with loneliness by many ways. Let's discuss few of the ways by which parents can help their child who feels lonely. Lack of self-confidence is one of the major causes why a child can feel lonely. In such cases, parents can help in confidence building in their children. What parents can do is help their child recognize their abilities and capabilities. Praise your child for the efforts and contribution he does in any particular activity. Allocate special assignments to the child and embrace when he carries out the test perfectly. Never blame if he fails to do so. Instead, appreciate his performance and efforts and help him understand where he lacked. Encourage your child to participate in various activities in school, including sport, hobby courses, or music, etc. Encourage your child to choose any of his favorite sport and excel in it. This could be anything from swimming, cricket, football, or any of his favorite sport. This will slowly help him develop the confidence that is lacking in him. If you have just relocated to a new place, then it's possible that your child misses his old friends and hence feeling lonely. In such cases, help your child make a new friend. Call a tea party or snack party or invite all the children from the neighborhood. Introduce your child to all of them and thus help him develop into new friendship. In many cases, one of the best friends of your child may show to new places or relocate. In such cases, to try and help your child to make new friends by either calling over his friends or by taking him to a park or activity class where he can be introduced to new children. If your child is shy, help him to open up. It's possible that a child wants to make new friends, but due to being shy, he is not able to. In such cases, give a gentle push by inviting over the child with whom your kid wants to make friendship. Allow your child a fair chance of communicating with new friends and getting over his shyness. If your child is afraid of bullying in school by a few children, then take care of it. Deal with the school bullies by either complaining to the school teacher or school authorities. If his tactic doesn't work out, When have a word with the child parents. Confront the bully if necessary. Teach your child to cope up with school bullies. In many cases, due to hectic schedule, parents can give out sufficient time to their children, even when can be a reason why children feel lonely. In such cases, parents should try to take out some time for child, other than buying out gifts for him. Just input some time for them. Spend this time you can with your child. This is one way you can help your child get out of loneliness. Try to keep him busy with activities which he enjoys more. Anything that he likes, including hobby classes or sports which he enjoys most. Make him join a library if he enjoys reading. Don't let him sit home feeling lonely. Otherwise, try to find a solution for his loneliness. If required, get a counselor's help or opt for a therapy. Most often, kids don't open up in front of their parents. He's very A counselor should enter and find out what the real problem is.